Randy Savage 50 here, back with another video for you, and this one's going to be a review on some magazines that I purchased recently. These specific magazines came from Classic Firearms website. They had a fantastic deal, I believe it was last week or week before last, where these 15-round magazines was $4.99 a piece. $4.99 a piece opposed to the normal $9.99 price tag that was on them. So these magazines aren't the traditional Glock magazines, but they are these Korean RWB magazines. So I saw them for $4.99. I said, well, I can't beat that deal, but let me scroll down and see the reviews and see if they're pretty decent. Everyone in the comments said they were pretty good, so I went ahead and purchased 6 of them. So with shipping and handling and all that, it cost me like $38.71. Wasn't too bad. It shipped to me in a reasonable amount of time, and I'm pleased. Now, I haven't shot with them yet, so I'm going off of the word of those people in the comments. But this 33 round is what they presented as on the website. This 33 round mag actually shot well. I took it to the range last week, and it shot. It's the same RWB brand like the other ones, and it held up. Believe it or not, when I ordered these, I thought it was in good enough timing that I could have the magazines and go to the range, but actually they came the day after I got back from the range, so I was kind of sick, but it was all right. So I'll talk about this 33 round mag last. Well, no, I'll talk about it all together because I'm thinking they'll function the same. But I have one gripe about them. But let me talk about the magazine itself. These are loaded. I do have one that I did unload for these examples that I'm about to give here in a second. But these are 15 round magazines for Glock 19. The 9mm, of course, 15 rounds. It's branded this RWB. So, yeah, whatever that is what that is. Here it is. It actually looks really, 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 really similar to the actual factory Glock mag. So, everything's really, really similar. See that? In my mind, I'm like, okay, it's close enough. So there you go. Aftermarket, the real life. So there's a normal Glock mag, and here's the 15 rounder that I bought. So I like it. Haven't shot with it, of course, like I've said, but one of the problems that I've seen already is that loading it is a pain. I don't know if you can see, but this one's probably loaded to 13. At least the other ones are loaded to 13. I bought 6 of them. Excuse me. Loading that 13th, 14th, 15th round in there is horrible. Like, I don't know what's up with the spring. I have them sitting here loaded, I think all up to 13 to try to get this spring kind of loosened. And I have unloaded them and try to load them up a little bit more, but I don't know what's going on. But that spring is so ridiculously tight. I don't know how I can get 15 loaded. Just like this 33 round, or at least what they call it a 33 round, as you can see in the window, it's only 31. But don't try to get 31 in there. I can only get 25 in there, and that's what almost breaking my thumb. And I load mags all the time, and it is nothing compared to this factory mag. It is very tough when you get past probably 21. When you get about 22, 23, 24, 25, it's very difficult to load this thing. So this thing is sitting at 25 because I just can't get the 31 rounds in there. Call me less of a man. I don't know what you want to call me, but it is tough. So hard to load. That's the gripe I have about them. The second gripe that I have is I won't have my gun with the slide up like this because it's slide lock back, because that's going to defeat the purpose of what I'm trying to show you. So, you know, when we load the magazine in the weapon with the factory mag, it just slides in flush like that, and it slides right out. So, oh, that was a bad example. Slides in flush, slides right out. So let's try one of these loaded Korean mags or RWB mags from Classic Firearms. It's a little tougher. There you go. So it's in there now with extra force. Compared to, I could just do this basically with one finger for the Glock magazine. It's already in there. I don't know if I can try. There, finally, where all that pressure went in there like that. So Here's the little RWB magazine and it dropping. Wow, it actually dropped out that time. Let me try this again. Wow, I've tried this many times prior to this and it wouldn't drop out for anything. Well, that's more like I get right there. So I'm left-handed. My palms are clearly bigger than others. When I put it back in the, when I'm reloading a weapon and I'm bringing my weapon to my toolbox, if it's this angle or this angle, I've seen that I've had problems with it ejecting and it gets stuck in there like that. So I have to press the button more and do some wiggling or actually do it straight like that and then it will pop out. So I have a problem with the magazine dropping as well as loading it completely. So those are my two issues with that one. Do I see it as a absolute detriment? No, because in theory, when you're in one of these high stress situations, well, not in theory, but when you're in a situation, at least me, sorry, I've been a little bit under the weather. I tend to sometimes reach around and rip the magazines out anyway. So it won't really take too much time for me to change my magazine. And if you are in a moment where you need to do some type of clearing of malfunction or anything like that, you're probably gonna get behind cover anyway. So if I'm involved in some kind of situation and I need to change my magazine, I'll probably duck behind the cover and the extra split second, I can just pull it. So that's not a big deal to me. Loading it only with 13 rounds in there, it's not a big deal to me either. Because 13 rounds is still plenty compared to, smaller caliber, smaller size magazines. So the 13 round wouldn't be too bad, even though I wished I could load it completely. But I do like it. $4.99 on sale. Something you can add to your safe, add to your collection. Something you can add to your bug out bag, your SHTF plan. It's worth it. Especially in the days we're living in with people all high strung on different magazines and getting rid of them. Why not compile more of them when they're only a good price, like $4.99 or $9.99 or something of that nature. So I'll lock the slide back and show you this as well. So with the Glock magazine, obviously they'll go in easy like normal when it's locked back. So let's do the same thing with this RWB mag. It'll go in no problem with the slide lock back. So if you do run out of ammo, and you're trying to reload it, you have no problem with it just sliding in like that. So there we go. Pressing again, it's kind of struggling to drop out. So here are these magazines from Classic Firearms. Do I recommend them to people? Yes, I do. Like I said, for the price that I bought them at $4.99, it's a good deal. I just checked the website and they're at $9.99. So I do say that it's a good option for you to take to the range, add to your bug out bag, defend your life with them. It's up to you. Like I said, I haven't shot with them yet, but I'm assuming they're going to shoot well due to this 33 round magazine performing well. They're made by the same company. I've seen other good reviews. Use my intelligent mind and say this will probably perform awesome as well. But I will never carry it with me unless I test it out. So I'm going to have to test it out. And that will never be my secondary magazine. I have tons of these factory mags that I will carry, but I'm going to keep these with me as well. So Classic Firearms, Glock 19 magazine. I think that labeled is Glock 17 mag. So if you want to go to the website, check them out. I haven't seen any reviews on them on YouTube. So here's a good look at them. I'll go around it again, kind of show you. It's built, the plastic is nice and firm, just like the normal Glock mag. The steel lining looks a little bit brighter than the one on the normal Glock mag. But here it is. The Korean RWB magazine from Classic Firearms. There you are. Fits the Gen 4. It's fantastic. Obviously, you change this mag leaf to the other side. If you're left-handed, you got this little notch. It's going to capture. That's perfect for us with these Gen 4s that are left-handed. There we are. All right, y'all. Checking out. Y'all have a good